being a great coach, I go back to some of the coaches I looked up to and I gravitated towards, even going as back far as high school, even in college. And I was doing some thinking on this, and I always wanted to be like those coaches. And we've all had them, whether those great coaches or teachers, any of those people that set great examples for us. We want to be like that. And so what came to mind as I was thinking about this, number one, a great coach, in my opinion, has to have a heart to serve. A wise man once said that if you want to be great, you have to be a servant. And so if you think about coaching, you're serving people, you're giving to someone, you're giving knowledge, you're giving tools, you're equipping them for a certain part of their life, a sport or a task, whatever it is. So you must be able to serve. You're giving your time. You're giving the things that you've acquired over the course of your life and giving it to someone else to help them out. So number one, I think you have to have a heart to serve. Number two, you have to be competent at your craft. So you got to know what you're doing. So you have to dedicate yourself to studying what does it take to train volleyball players, to train football players, to manage a department. If you want to be great at that and coach others through that, you have to know what you're talking about. Like, why would a student athlete want to listen to me if I didn't know what I was talking about? So, just transparent with me, most of my history and background is in coaching football players. I played football. However, in strength conditioning, the human body is the same. But then working with volleyball players, I had to study the game. I have to know what middles have to do, what the liberos have to do, how long a rally could be the average time. And then I developed training programs around those demands. You train like that, then you hope to see that training translate into the sport. So you got to know what you're talking about. And then be humble enough to be like, hey, if I don't know, I'm going to ask. Hey, coaches, players, is this right? Is it going to happen like this? So you have to be competent. When you're competent at your craft, your athletes see that, coaches see that, and then that helps build trust. Number three, you have to be relentlessly consistent. Consistency builds trust. Unfortunately, if you're consistently inconsistent, people trust that too. So I try to be sure that I'm the same person every single day. And so my routine is the same. The foods I eat are the same. My rest, my training schedule, how I maintain my body is all the same. So I deliver the same version of myself for my student athletes. So they know what they're going to get every single day. They know that when you come to the weight room, Coach Quinn is going to have energy. He's going to be interested. He's going to show that he cares about you. He's going to create a certain environment where the weight room is the best part of your day. So you have to be relentlessly consistent. And then the fourth thing I had was being self-disciplined. A great coach is self-disciplined. You're trying to set an example. So, like I said before, being consistent, your posture, your presence. Part of being consistent is being self-disciplined. So are you able to say yes to things that help you be successful, or say no to things that won't help you? I know that I have to go to bed at 9:30 at night. I can't go, if I go to bed at 11, 12 o'clock, I don't get my sleep. Then that lack of discipline leads to lack of consistency. Then I can't perform and serve the next time when I need to be like that in the weight room. So those are the four things. I would say: a heart to serve, competent at your craft, relentlessly consistent, and the last one being self-disciplined.